everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of Chaos and Deponia. Let's have a look here and just catch up. So we are trying to convince each of the 3 personalities of Cole, boy this is complicated, that they need to get to surgery to put their brains back together. In one path, we need to unleash crabs on the gondolier so we can eavesdrop on Bozo and Bambini so we can use the perfect pickup line for one goal. For the second goal, we need to figure out how to shave the cat by becoming a member of unorganized crime, which does involve obtaining the golden dragon of invisibility and getting on board the submarine. And then we need to also find the secret knockout. Oh, I bet you become a member of unorganized crime, and then that allows you to know the secret number. And then maybe you get official tournament hands by joining organized crimes and messing up your hands too. So we need to sneak past Wink. And then for the third goal, we just need to learn how to treat a lady, which is gonna take a while, but I think I have to serve her a good meal. So let's... Oop, I'm exited out last time, and we have the developer's commentary is back on. And you get it whether you want it or not. There we go, developer's commentary. The little crater in the corner is now gone. Here's the tournament hand right here.
Go, go, Rufus, rubber arm! Oh, that always works before.
So let's see if we can look at the
I feel like I'm being watched.
the periscope, do something with it. We put a bucket on it. Yeah, let's try that. Bucket on periscope.
Oh, no, I can't while someone's watching.
You again. I told you to beat it.
I did. I am one with the shadows. Whoosh.
Are you referring to your 5 o'clock shadow? The way you stomp around, I would notice you even if you were hidden, using the golden dragon of invisibility from Gilligan's Gadget Shop.
So stomping around is a problem too. So I don't think we're gonna be able to solve it.
The dead pigeon tango.
So we have the dead pigeon tango set there. I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't have put that music on the stand yet. We have this nest. Is there anything we can do with the nest? Try the antenna on the nest. Maybe that would get some reception?
I'm gonna have to brood on this idea for a while longer.
Let's use the pills with the peanut
I'd rather not let these peanuts get too close to my stuff. Not that I'm afraid of germs in general, but these are wearing stocking masks.
We have this crank too. That we haven't found what that's for. Let's go back to the gadget shop and see if the dragon's back where it was.
Ouch! Oh! Ha! Oh! I must have tripped over something. Hey, that was the golden dragon of invisibility. So this is where I lost it.
Okay. Banana Street. Well, back to the dock, I suppose. Let's look at the map. So we have nothing we can do in Bellevue. We are in this area. Little Venice. And in the industrial park. So we got the marketplace here. Pixel hunting. Should we talk to the pharmacist, perhaps? Let's give him the pills.
I'd like to return these drugs.
May I touch? Did these come from my trash bin? Didn't you see the biohazard warning signs?
I saw them, but I couldn't remove them.
Let's see, let's give him the peanut bowl. Well, that's not even responding. Well, wait a minute. What if I put the crank in the banana straightener? What does that solve? I don't know, it does something, so let's go do that. Crank in banana straightener.
This device only straightens bananas, which is already useful enough.
Let's try giving this to the shopper man.
I am very sorry, sir. We accept only cash or organ donations in payment.
Would it have to be my own organs?
That is what it says in the shop's terms and conditions.
Ah, darn it.
So let's go back to Doc and talk to him. See if he can help us out a little bit here. I don't think we've actually spoken to him. We may just have to talk to all
Hello
the
again.
characters.
Ah, Rufus, how are you getting on?
Did you repair the gondolier's airbag?
Yep, all taken care of. And the next replacement is already waiting on the pier in front of the shop, but I still have no idea how that could happen.
I bet there's a criminal genius behind this.
Looks more like random vandalism to me. But who am I to complain? If it weren't for random vandalism, I guess I could close my shop for good.
Yeah, long live the random vandals! What went wrong?
Looks like Gilligan actually palmed off the wrong cartridges on you.
Oh, what a scoundrel!
Cole's mind is now distributed over 3 cartridges. Each cartridge contains different aspects of her character.
Well, it's no big deal. If you know one side of her, you know them all.
Not really.
Let's try this one.
We really have to put Gold back together again.
I'm working on it. Simply persuade her to undergo the surgery. That is, all 3 versions of her. Use the remote to switch between cartridges. Once you have convinced all 3, send them to my lab. I'll see to the rest.
So it's kind of funny. Apparently he feels the need for consent from all 3 parties to do surgery, but there's no consent needed to use a remote to switch the personality of her.
Nice office.
Gee, thanks, Rufus.
Now, I would have furnished it a bit differently, but it's still not bad.
Yes, I know. The shielding of the generator resonates rather awkwardly with the induction field of the magnetic solenoid coil in the main capacitor. But what would you do if you had oscillation frequencies of 6 gigahertz and more with a constant 30 Teslas?
Oh, yeah, let me see. I would move the generator a little more to the left.
But with this kind of field intensity, wouldn't that be too dangerous? I would hate to accidentally create a neutron star in my office.
Yeah, well...
You know what we're talking about, don't you?
Of course I know, and I still say more to the left.
If you think so, have you noticed anything else?
Let's see, can I borrow some tools? Good
Can
question.
I borrow some tools from you?
Go ahead, help yourself. All I need to do now is make a few fine adjustments. For that, I just need a hammer and some chewing gum.
Yeah, sounds good. What's that funny apparatus in the lock next door?
Don't you mess with that, kid. It is part of an experiment designed to revive dead brain tissue by means of well-aimed electrical impulses. But there are a few obnoxious side effects that so far I haven't been able to remedy.
What kind of side effects?
The electrical field is so strong that space will fold around the generator, and the resulting creases are really hard to iron out.
What's the freezer for?
That's where I keep the spare brains for my operations. And my lunchbox, of course. But right now, it's empty.
Plenty of ice, no brains, and nothing to eat? Sounds like a fashion show to me. My office was cooler and bigger.
Really? The one in your ex-girlfriend's house?
Yep, not only bigger, there were also more blinky things. And it also had more of those things next to the door.
Light switches?
Precisely.
Good question. Which one is the real goal?
So, which one is the real goal?
Every one of them. And none of them.
Oh, I see. Just like breeding mimicry wombats.
What? No. Each of the 3 goals represents one side of the real goal, but the whole is more than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, just like the wombats. Those critters breed like crazy if you don't watch out.
What? No. Never mind. Let's just say we need all 3 goals to cooperate. I cannot put them back together without their consent.
Hey, you don't have to tell me. I almost lost a finger once that way. These horrid little beasts. I'll be off then.
Quite.
So he said we could take tools. Are there any tools to actually take? I think I already took a screwdriver and that was it. Let's open the drawer.
It's okay. Huh? Where did my golden dragon of invisibility go? I must have lost it somewhere.
Okay, so if I try to use it anywhere, it seems I just lose it. This is like curves space. Are we supposed to use the razorfish with the electrodes?
A little more power here certainly couldn't hurt.
Don't play around with the equipment. If you aren't careful, you can open a wormhole.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
So we need coal for the furnace. If we were gonna get coal, we would need of this paint bucket that could paint things white. What would I want to paint white though?
Another new airbag? How many replacement airbags does Doc have?
Have we tried the razorfish on the airbag?
I have no idea what airbags are supposed to be good for. They're always the first thing to break.
Let's see, airbag crate. Maybe we use the screwdriver on the airbag
I have
crate.
no idea what airbags are supposed to be good for. They're always the first thing to break.
The crank on the airbag
I
crate?
have no idea what airbags are supposed to be good for. They're always the first thing to break.
So we will go and try and get more. Have we tried talking to her, the character, lately?
What is it this time? I told you, I don't lend stuff to no one. So don't complain when you get a cup of cyanide instead of milk. What do you want this time?
I would like a knife.
I would like a knife.
In your gut or in your eye? You can have both.
What have you got on offer?
My specialty today is cuts and stab wounds for obnoxious visitors.
Holy crap on a cracker. Somehow you remind me of my girlfriend. At least one particular third of her.
Is she that fat?
No, I was talking about the temperamental part of her.
Fat and cranky then.
Do you think that's the smartest way to treat a potential customer?
You? A potential customer? Ha! Just look at you! You should be glad I haven't shot you yet, with the emphasis on yet.
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Captain? Ha! Does it make you a captain these days? If you only just manage to keep a rusty junk trawler afloat? The only captain I know is Captain Seagull up in Bellevue. But I'll take Bozo any day over that puffed up imbecile.
So, you know him?
I'm currently wearing his underwear, if you really must know.
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Yeah, don't even think about bugging me again.
Let's talk to Bozo. Maybe there's something.
Rufus, do you really think that's a good idea?
You just don't know the right moves.
It wasn't my fault. It was that gondolier. His caterwauling totally killed the romantic mood. I hope he's not going to show up again. May the junk crabs get him.
Yeah, right. The what?
Junk crabs. Those pesky parasites that hang out in flotsam. Those critters are a real plague. Rumor has it they came to the floating black market, stowed away in transportation crates.
Oh, you mean junk crabs. Forget those pests. Who needs a plague of parasites when you've got Rufus? You take care of your bambino. I'll see to this gondolier.
Do you really think it's worth all this trouble?
Actually, I've got better things to do right now.
No problem. I'll wait here a while.
You can use the time to reflect upon your mistakes.
So, that opens up the thought. We want to get the crabs into the airbag crate. Which means maybe we can use the peanuts to attract the crabs.
I have no idea what airbags are supposed to be good for. They're always the first thing to break.
I'm just gonna try every single thing on this
I
crate.
have no idea what. They're always the. I have no idea. I have no idea. They're always. I have no idea. They're always the. They're always the first. I have no idea. They're always the.
So none of those things work.
So much wonderful potential for a festive, all-consuming fire.
Well, here's a nest.
What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
I think there's gonna be a puzzle with different eggs going in different nests. So we know we want to get the crabs into that. But unless there's something I can do with this pipe opening that would get the crabs to go through it.
This idea is a real pipe dream. This idea is a real pipe dream. I've never seen such a snooty door sensor.
Oh. Wow. Finally, we made some progress. The peanuts germs gave the nose a cold. Now we are finally into Bellevue. So we can start grabbing stuff like crazy and work our way down this.
Ow! Ow!
Let's see. Let's go in this room, I guess. Platypus nest. Platypus field guide. I'll take that.
Hands off! The field guide is only for members of the Platypus Club.
Even though I really resent having to ask this question, how can I become a member of the Platypus Club again?
It's easy. I hid some trial membership cards in the restaurant's fortune cookies.
Really? Which once again proves that luck is relative.
So we need to get some membership cards out of the fortune cookies. We haven't had that conversation yet, but alright.
Huh. They only have dishes made from platypus here. Lady Goal won't like that at all. I'd like to order some takeout.
Very well. Just make your choice from the menu.
Okay, so I need the fortune cookies. For 4C, we can get a fortune cookie, a cheeseburger, and a shake. If we downsize it down, if we go down 1C, I think we can do this. So if we did this, going from one, we select this, and then we select this, and we downsize this to this, and then we downsize this to this. Now can't downsize again. That's 3C. We take this, we downside it, that's 1.5C. But actually, start over again. If we turn this into this, and then we downsize this, and then we downsize this, so that I think we have to get this down to free is the joke. So let's actually start with menu 2 here, and then change doing something? This is interesting. Let's see. This to this. And then down to this. Switch that back to that. And then nope. I don't want that. Let's read the instructions, how about it? Oh nom nom, those Cletus burgers sure look toasty. Sucks that Rufus has to liquefy Bozo's wallet for a chemical experiment. Now he's no choice but to combine the various McThewel specials in a way he can get a small meal free. First pick a deal, then adjust your pick by changing the product on the tablet and downsizing or supersizing it accordingly. So let's eliminate something here. Let's start with this. This doesn't work for anything. If I supersize this and supersize this, that does literally nothing to get us the fortune cookie. There's no combination here that would work, that would do anything to make a fortune cookie work. See, I can do a 1 cent. Fine. Like, 1 cent seems to be fine, but... And then, I guess you can't hit the bell or talk to the guy or do anything like that. So menu item 1 is off the table. This one starts at 4 cents. If it goes to this, it's 3.5 cents. If this, then, what is this? This then is exchanged for a cheeseburger. So that's at 4 cents still. A cheeseburger then downsized is 1 cent. And this downsized is 1 cent. But how can I get... Oh, I can only exchange 2 drinks for a... So I need to use this to exchange a drink. And then this to exchange a drink. And let's see. Downsize that and downsize that. That's 2 cents. So I'll exchange that for this. Doesn't seem to work. Maybe I need to be at the medium size. So that's down to 1 cent. But there's nothing I can do to do that. I need it to be free. So I think you need to start with menu item 2. And then upgrade this and upgrade this. Convert this here and then downscale this. Convert that to that. Okay. Now let's see. We convert this to this. And then we downscale this to that. Then we upscale this and convert this to this. And then we downscale that. Then we convert these two back to this, and then we upscale and convert this to this, and then we downscale, then we upscale and convert this to this. Are we doing anything here? I think I screwed up there. Let's see, this to this. This. That has me at 2. Okay. So, what are we... Like, this doesn't help changing it. It's better to convert it, because then when you go from the supersized down to the normal down to small, it goes down by 1. So, let's see. This goes up a cent, converts it for free, and then down a cent. Same thing. We have these two. We can convert these two if we can get both clicked here. Alright. So it seems like it just is going in a circular movement. Let's see. Click these two. If this goes up and then gets converted to 2, and this goes up and this gets converted to 2. So now I have 4 for 4 cents. This is strange. So this has to go up again to get converted to a drink. A drink then can be down, so we're back to 4. Up, convert, back to small. Alright. Now these two smalls, for another 5 cents, would could disappear. So that'd be a penny down. So up, then convert, and then small. Then up, then convert, then a small. So that's 4 cents for 4 drinks. And if I got rid of them all, they would be I would be down to 2 cents. So what is the goal here? So we have 2 fortune cookies here on this one. And more moving power here. This, and this, and then this has us down to 2 cents. If I got rid of it, it would be down to 1 cent. Click on both of these. Oh, you have to hold it. I've been wondering how you translate that. Alright. So if I take these 2, I can change it to a cheeseburger. I can then either downsize from a cheeseburger to a regular burger, which would only go down 1 cent, or I can convert it to a drink, and then when I convert it down, that's 1.5 cents. When I convert it down to small, that's 1 cent. And if I just get it down to ½ cent, maybe that's the trick. I think that leaves me ½ cent. So I think the trick here is to do this. Let's see. Convert this, and then translate this, and then down to that, and down to that. That's 1.5 cents. Trade the 2 drinks for 2 burgers. Trade the 2 burgers for a cheeseburger. Trade the cheeseburger for a drink. And then get rid of the drink.
Is this your order?
Yes. Why?
Right. That comes to 0 zloty.
That deserves a large tip. Let's say 30%.
How very generous.
Hey, change.
Wow, that took a long time. Let's see.
Huh. I can't wait to see if my proverbial tinkerer's luck has landed me a trial membership in the Platypus Club. The greatest happiness is to see others smile. Darn it, another loser.
So do we have to
I'd
do
like to
this
order
again?
the same again.
Unusual. Coming up.
Okay, good. We don't have to sit there and try this. So we need to figure out how to increase our luck. Let's do a little bit of pixel hunting since this is the first time we've been in this area. Just make sure we've done everything, and then we'll have a conversation with the platypus trapper. Is that what it said?
Welcome to Platypus Paradise. What platitudes may I offer you today?
What the heck is this place?
It's a souvenir shop. We have everything a tourist could possibly desire. Platypus greeting cards, platypus candy, platypus hats, platypus back scratchers, platypus jewelry, platypus figurines for the mantelpiece, platypus cuddling toys, t-shirts with amusing platypus slogans, and music cartridges with platypus noises.
Well stocked. Have you got anything that's not made from platypuses?
Well, the platypus figurines are made of clay, but I use platypus wax for the finish.
I take it you're into platypuses.
Sure looks like it, huh? Platypuses are my livelihood. If you know where to find them, you can make a small fortune off of them.
By selling back scratchers to tourists?
Ha! You have no idea. For one thing, I supply them to the Platypus restaurant. I'm also a bookmaker for Platypus betting and chairman of the Platypus Club. Platypuses even inspire my poetry.
You, write poetry about platypuses?
Yep, mainly for greeting cards, but they also appear every week in Platypus Daily.
They appear every week in Platypus Daily. So,
Grab a bus, platypus.
Yes, I will, Ducky Bill.
so we can get in on the platypus betting later, but I think that's gonna take some more betting, some more luck to win the bets. Alright, crank handle. We have a crank. We've had a crank for a long
Crank!
time.
This crankshaft without a crank was missing a crank. Rufus, you are a genius. I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in there.
So we still can't pick up the eggs. But at least for a small part we've eliminated the crank as one of our items. So we don't have to sit here and try it on everything. I want this tub full of dirt. But I can't get it with that rake in the way. So let's go to the right side. So there's nothing up here to click on, except for we can go in the building and we can talk to, let's see, the gardener, and we can push the tree. Badly or do something.
Don't bother me. It's almost quitting time.
Okay, that makes easy. I'm glad when I don't have to talk to people for no reason.
Hey, hands off the tree.
Okay. What? That wasn't my hands. Because I did it with my feet. You see? Here, feet. Boom. Oh, come on. That was funny. Oh, what happened? And why does my back suddenly feel like somebody scratched the word revenge into it with a rusty rake? Ugh, must be the stress.
Okay. So, I think we accomplished something there. I just don't know what. Oh, he moved the rake. That's what happened. The rake is now moved.
Whoa, impressive digs.
Have you ever heard of knocking?
Of course, but I find their new album too commercial.
What are you doing here? Don't you at least wipe your feet?
Not since my 8th birthday. Back then, my dad?
Rufus?
Dad! You're Captain Seagull?
Wow.
Ahem. Your shoes, Rufus.
Excuse me, sir.
Ah, so I take off my shoes.
Wow, Dad, this is really a totally radical kick-ass location. And a doormat
wipe
made
your
of real
shoes, not
wombat.
take 'em off.
Respect.
Doormat?
Yeah, it's hanging right next to the door.
That's my Sunday coat.
Oh.
Listen, Rufus, I'm a busy man. Just tell me what brought you here, and then run along and play again, okay?
Wow. What a turn of events that the father just shows up here. Alright.
I thought you went to Elysium.
Elysium?
Yes, Elysium, you know. You left me to move to Elysium. You can't tell me you don't remember that.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember, and how. Just what was I thinking? After all, everybody knows that it's impossible to escape Deponia. What a wild and crazy guy I was back then. Always reaching for the stars. Today, I know it's not worth the effort to pursue such crazy ideas. Once you're as old as your dad, I'm sure you'll understand.
You can so totally forget that. I'll never be that old, loser. You changed your name?
Nothing to do with you, honestly. But still, please don't go around telling everybody you're my son, all right?
Aren't you at all glad to see me?
Yes, of course I'm glad. I'm just very busy right now. If you're a good boy and let your old man finish his work, then maybe later we can go feed the seagulls.
Feed the seagulls? Are you kidding? I have important things to do.
Then it won't matter if I haven't got time for you until later, right?
Later. You always say that. What exactly are you working on?
I need to write instructions for my staff.
And you consider that more important than talking to your son? We haven't seen each other in years.
So why would every second suddenly count now? I am responsible for this house and its personnel.
I am also responsible for doing important things, like saving the world.
Then why are you still hanging around here? Do I still have to hover over you to make sure you're completing your chores?
Don't you even want to know what I've been up to all this time?
Oh, please don't tell me you wreaked some sort of havoc again. What was it this time? Did you set something on fire? Did you steal anything? Destroy someone else's property?
Well, I mean, you've got to see that in context.
All of the above.
I have to stop the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Then what are you doing here in the floating black market? The Organon are far away. And if anything should explode here, it'll probably be your fault.
Yeah, you just don't understand.
I don't? So when has the Organon ever blown up anything?
Maybe not so far, but...
And how many detonations have you caused this month?
Well,
That shut you up, huh?
I'm still counting. I need to go look after my Elysian girlfriend.
Yes, of course. What was her name again? Babsy Boo?
No, not Babsy Boo. She's a true Elysian. Her name is Goal.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Now you're impressed, huh?
You meet an Elysian and then bring her here? Didn't I teach you anything?
No, you were a great parent.
You didn't leave her alone, did you?
Don't worry, she's in a safe place, down in Gulliver's Tavern at the harbor.
Okay. Looks like I failed to teach you a few essential facts of life.
Really, Dad, let's not go there. I know all about the bees and the flowers, although I may be a little unclear about the concept of pollination. But I'm a real pro when it comes to building hives, if you know what I mean.
You're giving me hives, all right. But let's get back on topic. What I was trying to say is that obviously you never learned how to treat a lady. Have you at least invited her to dinner?
Well, there was this bowl of peanuts.
I'm talking about a date, Rufus. A romantic date. The only restaurant that might be suitable is Chez Schlumpy. At least they offer an exclusive view. But alas, all they have on their menu is platypus.
What's wrong with platypus?
It's so vulgar. It lives among the flotsam and feeds on table scraps. It could even be the heraldic beast of Deponia. No, platypus dishes would only remind her that she is stranded in the boondocks. You must see to it that platypus completely disappears from the menu at Schlumpy's. Can you do that?
Ah, piece of cake for a romantic like me.
Once you've done that, you may reserve a table in my name. But not before then. Understand?
I haven't told you the half of it.
Oh my, Rufus. What else have you gotten yourself into?
I'm actually about to go to Elysium.
Good luck.
I'm serious. I'm going to Elysium.
Yeah, right. Come on, Rufus. I am truly flattered that you want to follow in my footsteps. But do you really have to step into every single pile of poop on the way?
Not everyone. For one thing, I would never leave my 8-year-old son behind.
Really? So you would take him along?
Yes, I would.
Well, if he takes after you, I hope you'll remember to bring a little shovel and a plastic bag.
I'll tell you some other time.
Sounds good to me. In the meantime, I'll consult my legal advisor.
Dad, how come you're talking to me like that? You may not have noticed, but I am no longer a child.
Ah, you're all grown up now.
Yeah, ha 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 ha.
Like with a house of your own and a steady income.
Well, I mean, that's,
I'll take that for a no.
I'm a tinkerer. I even had a real workshop in Kuvak.
You're not talking about that toy workbench I once gave you when you were little.
Well, I'm still way more grown up than you are. So there.
Okay.
Don't go away. I'll be back soon.
Forget that line. Not even an 8-year-old would buy it.
Let's grab a book.
Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 1. Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 2. This library is a total waste of space.
As a real gentleman, I read a lot.
As a real blah blah blah, that doesn't change the fact that the shelf is big and ugly. Besides, it's too dark in here to read.
Ah, that's true. I should buy a new crystal chandelier when I have the chance. But for now, a few candles will suffice. I need candles. There. Here, Rufus. Be so good and take this memo to the servant's mailbox.
Yeah, who does he think he is? Well, he is my... Oh, whatever. Anyway, I'm not his errand boy.
Okay. So we got candles, and we now know further what to do as far as our quest on how to treat Lady Gull. We got to remove platypus from the menu. I think we know what we're gonna do. We're gonna become a member of the Platypus Club and consult the Platypus Field Guide. Then we return to the Seagull and invite Gull to the dinner. So there'll probably be one more step here, probably a couple more steps here. I don't think any steps will be added here for that, but there might be some steps later on added there. I think we might run into some more here and some more here, definitely. I mean, we know the end goal here already. It just doesn't stay shown. I don't know why. So let's see. Let's look at the goldfish bowl. Is there a goldfish?
Hands off the ornamental fish.
Hey, I just wanted to pet them.
I said no.
Aw, man. This is no luxury villa. There's even parasites nesting here.
That is my aquarium. I collect rare ornamental fish.
Rarely significant, maybe. And they're tiny, too.
I should actually feed them again. I need breadcrumbs. There.
Okay. Now I have 2 things. Is there anything else in this area? Let's look at the flowers.
This is no luxury villa. This place is overrun with weeds.
Those are flowers, Rufus. I have them brought from the garden as decoration.
What? These hideous vegetables?
They could actually use a bit more water. I need water for the flowers. There.
So we've got 3 notes here that perhaps I could mix and cut and paste those together and do some kind of damage that way. Is there anything else in this game, in this scene? Of course there's other things in the game. But is there anything else in the scene? No. Oh, windows. Let's look at the windows.
This is no luxury villa. The whole wall is open here.
That's called a picture window, Rufus. This way I always have an eye on the entire black market.
But there's a terrible draft.
The floor heating is actually supposed to compensate for that. I need coal.
Hey, there we go.
Can't you do anything on your own?
That is why I have servants.
Oh yeah? Do they wipe your butt too?
Oh, that reminds me.
Stop
need
scribbling.
toilet
Haven't you noticed that this doesn't save you any time? On the contrary, you spend all your time writing notes.
Mind your tone, young man.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, wonderful. Now I've lost my thread of thought. What was I going to write down? That was it. I need thread.
Wow. So, I think that would be it. That's 5 items that I think are going to get delivered to me for my use. And we already know the coal is going to be useful. It doesn't seem like there is anything else in this area. That is quite a lot of stuff to have collected just from one scene. And so now we need to find the servant's mailbox. Is it this birdhouse? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find the mailbox and then we'll have to stick the stuff in it. I don't think it is the birdhouse though, so where is the servant's mailbox, I wonder? Maybe I should just give it to the gardener and make him hand everything. Oh, there's something down here. So yet another area to search that we will search next time. That's gonna be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and to watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.